So we are celebrating Navaratri festival, the festival for 9 days, glorifying and worshipping goddess. But unfortunately, for various reasons, many of us do not have authorized understanding of who is the goddess that is being worshipped during this Navaratri. Some people say we are worshipping Durga Devi. Navaratri is a festival for worshipping Durga. So then we do not know who is that Durga Devi. Some say Durga is the wife of Lord Shiva. She is Parvati. Durga Devi is who is a consort of Lord Shiva in Kailasa. Some others say no, it is someone else. Like this, different understandings are there. But we need to understand from authorized Vedic literature like Bhagavad Gita, Upanishads, Vedas, Puranas, Itihasas, who is this goddess that we worship during this Navaratri? Who is she? What are the details of this goddess? And what are her activities? What are her glories? Why we worship her? Is it required to worship? Not required to worship? And what is our connection with this goddess that we worship during this Navaratri? So we'll try to understand from whatever possible today and in the future discussions. So here in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Devi hai esha gunamayi Mamamaya duratyaya. This Navaratri is a festival where we worship goddess, and she's called Maya Devi. We'll come to that point. During this festival, it is celebrated of worship of Maya Devi. So like this, there are many names. So it is starting with Maya Devi. So there is a authorized scripture that tells what we read, what we understand, and whom do we worship during this Navaratri time. So that is called Durga Saptashati. This is called Durga Saptashati. Sapta means 7. Shata means 100. Saptashati means 700. Durga Saptashati means 700 shlokas that glorify Durga Devi. And there in the Durga Saptashati, beginning of the Durga Saptashati, it is said she's Maya Devi or Mahamaya. It begins as, she's addressed first as Mahamaya. That is how it begins there. So who is this Maya? Why she is called Mahamaya? Of course, why she got the name Durga, all that we have to understand carefully. So that comes in Markandeya Purana. This Durga Saptashati comes in Markandeya Purana. So to understand Maya, so we'll start with understanding from Bhagavad Gita first. So here Krishna says, Mama Maya, Maya, Mama Maya. This Maya is my Maya, belongs to me. I am the owner of this Maya. Mama Maya. Devi hayesha gunamayi. Mama Maya duratyaya. This Maya is very difficult to cross because she's very difficult to cross over. It has multiple meaning. Crossover means is a philosophical word. It is not a literal meaning crossover. Crossover means you cannot come out of her influence on your own. That is the meaning of that. You cannot come over means it's not that you cannot come over. You can come out of the influence of Maya, according to here in Bhagavad Gita, only with the help of Lord Krishna. When Krishna helps you, you come out of Maya. If Krishna does not help you, then you can never come out of Maya. That is why here it says, Mama Maya Duratyaya. So here one by one we'll use. First of all, Maya, and then Mama. Mama means my Maya. Duratyaya, very difficult to come. Duratyaya, Duratyaya. So from this word Duratyaya comes the Durga. Durga means very difficult to cross over. It also means very difficult to come out of her influence, difficult to control her, difficult to understand this Maya. So Durga has all this meaning. Duratyaya, Durga. Durga comes from Duratya. So Maya has this word. She also has a name Durga because she is Duratyaya. Because she is Duratyaya, she is also called Durga. So basically her original name is Maya. That's her original name. Even in the Markandeya Purana, that Durga Saptashati begins calling her Maya, Mahamaya. So here Krishna says, this Maya is my Maya. It belongs to me. And Srila Prabhupada is quoting from the Vedas. There he says, Mayam tu Prakritim Vidyam Mayinam tu Maheshwaram. This Maya belongs to Maheshwara. See why we have to understand all this carefully, because there's so much misunderstanding. Some people say that from this Maya, she's called Adi Shakti, Adi Parashakti. And so they say that from this Maya Devi or Adi Shakti, or from this Durga Devi, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, they all take birth. Before the creation, Mahamaya, Adi Shakti was there. Like that, people speak. Sometimes in the Puranas, we find that kind of statement also. Now, how do we understand all these things? Lord Shiva is born from Maya or Durga Devi, or Brahma is born from Durga Devi. Vishnu is also born from Durga Devi. How do you understand? So if you don't carefully understand, we will misunderstand. First of all, the name Durga means difficult to understand. Already the name itself is giving warning that it's very difficult to understand. On top of that, all confusing statements from Purana. They are not confusing, but from modern or Ajnani's perspective, it is our allegation, the accusation that they are confusing. Vedas and Upanishads, they don't confuse anybody. It's our inability that we think they are confusing. So, Mama Maya Duratyaya. Maya belongs to Krishna. Maya belongs to Krishna. Krishna is the master. Krishna is the controller of Maya. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna makes it very clear. Many places it comes. Right? Yoga Maya Samavrataha. Krishna uses the word Maya in many times. Anyway, first of all, let us understand what is the meaning of the word Maya. Maya is a Sanskrit word. According to Sanskrit dictionary, you have to understand what is the application of this word Maya and what is the root of this word Dhatu or Pratyaya of this word Maya. From that perspective, you have to understand. So Maya comes from the root Mayat. Mayat. Mayat means Pradhana or most prominent. That is the meaning of Maya. Maya comes from the word Mayat. And the meaning of the word Mayat means most prominent, predominant. That is the meaning of Maya. And who is called Maya? See, Maya is different, Maya is different. Don't confuse. Maya is Rasvaswara. Maya is Dirghaswara. Maya is one A. Maya is two A's. A. So it is Maya. Maya is only one A. Mayat. Maya means most prominent, predominant. Nityo nityanam chetanas chetananam. Kathopanishad says, among all the conscious and non-conscious that exist in this creation, the most prominent is the Supreme Lord. So Maya is a name of the Supreme Lord. The Supreme Lord Krishna as one of the names called Maya. And this Maya is used in multiple contexts. We say Anandamayo Abhyasat. Chandogya Upanishad says Anandamaya. See, their word Maya is used. Maya, Anandamaya means what? Let's take one example. So let's take, for example, let's say Gulab Jamun. So what is the most prominent taste in the jamun, Gulab Jamun? Is it salt is the most prominent? Or like this, there are 6 basic tastes are there, right? 6, pungent, salt, sour, sweet, right? All those things. So which is the taste which is predominant in that? Sweet. So if you want to describe gulab jamun and say that gulab jamun is predominant 99.99999, but in fact 100%, it is sweet. To say that, you have to use the word maya. So you can say, how do you say what is sweet in Sanskrit? Madhu or sihi, right? Sihi maya or madhu maya means what? When you say madhu maya, means it is full of sweets, prominently sweet. Anandamaya means what? Only happiness, full of happiness. So Maya means predominant, full of that. So everywhere there is only Krishna. There is only Narayana, Vishnu. Without him, nothing is there. So that is why he is called Maya, Mayat. Mayat, full of that. Anandamaya, Chinmaya. Heard of this word? Chinmaya. Chit means knowledge. Chinmaya means full of knowledge. So Krishna's body is described like that. Anandamaya, Chinmaya. God's body is full of knowledge. Our body is not full of knowledge. Our body is full of ajnana. It is not full of jnana. So we are called, Achinmaya, but Krishna is called Chinmaya. Chitmaya, Chinmaya. Anandamaya, Anandamaya. So Maya means full of. Like gulab jamun is full of sweet. Madhumaya, Sihimaya. So this is word Maya. Maya means belonging to Maya. What does Maya means? That belongs to, that which belongs to Maya becomes Maya. Like the one who belongs to Vasudeva is called Vasudeva. The one who belongs to Dasharatha is called Dasharatha. Isn't it? So like that, the one who belongs to Maya is called Maya. That is why here Krishna said, Mama Maya belongs to me, belongs to Krishna. Maya means belongs to Maya. And Maya is a name of Lord Krishna. That is why his energy is one of his energies is called Maya. So Krishna is saying Mama Maya. So here it is very clear, this energy, that Krishna energy means personality. Whoever Krishna is talking about belongs to Krishna. That first we have to understand. It belongs to Krishna. Does it belong to Vishnu? Does it belong to Lord Shiva? Does it belong to Lord Brahma? Here it is very clear that it belongs to Lord Vishnu. Mama Maya, my Maya belongs to me. I am the owner. I am the master. I am the controller of Maya. Belongs to me. You understand? So because when you use this word Maya, Mahamaya, because later when we discuss that from Markandeya Purana, there we should not get confused. Even though the name Durga is used, because confusion comes from all these words. The moment you hear the word Durga, Durga means immediately we think, Durga means Parvati. She is wife of Lord Shiva. So that means Durga worship means we are worshipping goddess Parvati, who is a wife of Lord Shiva. But actually that is not the reality. You are worshipping Mahamaya Devi, who belongs to Krishna. Who is she? Isn't it? That's what we are trying to understand. So the word Maya comes from the word Maya. According to Sanskrit dictionary, Maya, Mayat is the dhatu, pratyaya, and from the dhatu, pratyaya, the meaning Maya means Krishna, the most prominent, Anandamaya, Chinmaya, right? So like that. So now Maya, Krishna, Maya means belonging to Krishna, Mama Maya, that is belonging to Krishna. So this Maya, in Vedas it is generally sometimes called Mahamaya, Yoga Maya. So like this, Krishna in Bhagavad Gita uses. He says, Naham prakashah sarvasya yoga maya samavritaha. I am not visible to everyone because I'm covered by yoga maya. So this word maya is sometimes used as Mahamaya, sometimes used as yoga maya. So Prabhupada explains internal energy and external energy. This energy belongs to Krishna. Energy belongs to Krishna. And sometimes it is categorized as internal energy, sometimes categorized as external energy based on how she helps Krishna. Of course, no one helps Krishna. You can say how she serve Lord Krishna. Krishna doesn't require anybody's help. That we should always keep in our mind. So, how she does seva to Lord Krishna, Lord Narayana. So, based on that, she is called Mahamaya or Yogamaya, but she is the same person. It's like same person at home, he is called something, in his office is called something else, is called some, judge or police or engineer in the office. So depending on their role. So it's the same Maya based on how she serves Lord Krishna. She is called Yoga Maya or Mahamaya. But she belongs to Krishna. She is under Lord Krishna. So already here Prabhupada is saying, Mayam tu prakritim vidyan, Mayinam tu Maheshwaram. There are two words. Maya, Mayi. Deha, Dehi. Sharira, Shariri. Maya, Mayi. Maya, Mayi means what? There is something called Maya. Mayi means the owner of Maya. Deha, Dehi. Deha means the body. Dehi means the owner of the body. Please understand this. So here in the Vedas it is said, Mayam tu prakritim vidyam, Mayinam tu Maheshwaram. That Mayi, the owner of the Maya, is Maheshwara. Now the word Maheshwara, the moment we hear, so because this word Maheshwara is used for so many people. So many people. And mostly we think Maheshwara is used for Lord Shiva. But of course Maheshwara is used for so many people. But in Bhagavad Gita, in the 5th chapter, the last shloka, Krishna says, what does he say? Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. I am the supreme controller. So Maheshwara is basically means supreme controller. It's used in context. It's not used as specific purpose, right? So to understand this properly, so we have to understand from various places. See, that is how Vedas are always studied. The Vedic concepts are not studied simply from one shloka in one book like that. You need to study them from Vedas, Upanishads, Vedanta Sutras, and from Puranas, from Itihasas, and from Acharya's commentary you have to study. Otherwise, we'll always misunderstand. So now, how do we understand who is this Maheshwara? Because Maya is under Maheshwara. That's what he has said. Is that Maheshwara Lord Vishnu or Lord Brahma, or is he Lord Shiva? Who is he? Let us understand from the mouth of Maya Devi only. If Maya Devi says, who is the owner of Maya Devi, then the doubts are clear. So in the Rig Veda, every Vedas consists something called Suktas. Like you must have heard, the famous one is Purusha Sukta, which we chant prominently, especially during Abhishekam. Om Tat Chayora Vrinimahe Gatum Yajnaya. These are Suktas, Purusha Sukta. Like that, there is something called Ambhrani Sukta. Ambhrani Sukta. So this Ambhrani Sukta is that Sukta means Uktaha means spoken. Sukta means spoken by that either sages, sometime the Lord himself will speak, or great personalities speak. So here, this Maya Devi herself is speaking. That is called Ambhrani Sukta. So there is one goddess. Let's not tell who is she, but let us understand from what she is speaking. And she is speaking, who is she, what she does, in Rig Veda. In Ambhrani Sukta she speaks. So let us see what all she speaks. She says, Aham Rudrebhir Vasubhir Charamyaham Aham Rudrebhir Vasubhir Charamyaham. Because of me, Rudras and Vasus, these are all great personalities who manage the cosmic universe. They are Rudra, Ekadasha Rudras, Vasus, all this thing, all of them are Adityas. Aham Rudrebhir Vasubhir Charamyaham Adityairuta Vishwadevaihi Aham Mitra Varunabha Bibramyaham Indragni Aham Ashvinobha. So one goddess, she's talking about herself in the Rig Veda. And she says, I move. Basically, move means I operate. I operate the Rudras. I operate the Vasus. And I operate Adityas. I operate all the Devatas. It is because of my support. All the Mitra, Varuna, Indra, Agni, Ashvinas, they are able to do their job. So when goddess is speaking like this, so that means it is very clear that all of them are under the control of this goddess. Aham Somam, Ahanasam, Bhibram Yaham. I support moon god Soma, Chandradeva, moon. I support him. Aham Bhibramyaham Somam. I support Soma. Tvashtaram Utapushanam Bhagam. There are some devatas called Tvashta, Pushana, Bhaga, and I bestow my blessings upon all of them. Like this she is speaking. Aham Rashtri. Aham Rashtri. The word Rashtra. What have you heard of this word Rashtra? So Gujarat sometime called Saurashtra. Maharashtra. The state itself is called Rashtra. A very common people understanding of Rashtra means kingdom. Actually, Rashtra has a very beautiful meaning in Sanskrit. Rashtra means sovereign, independent. It is not under anybody's control. That is the meaning of Rashtra. Prantya means it is under somebody's control. Rashtra means no one controls it. It is independent. Like India is Rashtra. It is not controlled by anyone else. It is on its own. It governs internally. It is not controlled by some other country. So that means sovereign. Sovereign means you are not ruled or governed by outsiders. You are the final ruler. So Aham Rashtri, this goddess is saying, see, I am not controlled by anyone, okay? I am what? I am independent. That means don't think that I am controlled by all these devatas. I am independent. I am sovereign. Aham Rashtri. I am sovereign queen. I am final controller. Aham Rashtri Sangamani Vasunam Chikuchi Prathama Yagninam. I decide who will receive how much worship. I decide who will receive how much worship. See how somebody is making such serious statement. Somebody is saying, I am the final controller. I control moon god. I control Adityas like sun and others. I control Vasus. I control, all this Pushana, Bhaga, Tvashta. And I am independent. I am not under anybody's control. Oh, just now we said she is under the control of Krishna. But she herself is saying, I am Rashtri. I am sovereign. I am independent. Anyway, that she herself will clarify. But she is saying, I am not under anybody's control. I decide who will get how much respect, who will get how much power. I decide who will receive how much worship. This is there in the Rig Veda. And this is spoken by goddess, female, not the male. So that's why here the word Rashtri. It is E, Rashtri. Aham Rashtri, right? Tam ma deva vyedaduhu purutra bhuri. Like this she is speaking. And I create all of them. So when she says, I am the one who feeds all of them. I am the mother of all these people. I feed them. Otherwise they can't survive on their own. Whom is she talking? She's not talking about some ants and insects and all. She's talking about big devatas. I feed them. I take care of them and all of them. Then she says very interestingly here, and she also says, Aham Rudraya Dhanura Tanomi Brahma Vidvishe. She says that the Lord Shiva, he destroys the universe during Pralaya time. And I destroy that Lord Shiva also. How much power she must be having. Lord Shiva is so powerful, he simply does some dance called Tandav Nritya. You imagine I want to break this table. Can I say with my hand I will break? I may not be able to break, but some people may be able to break. There are some people who bang and they break it. But can I say, okay, anyway, you're breaking this table. Can you please, I want to, break this entire house. Can you with your hand break this entire house? That no human being can do. You need one bulldozer. You need one JCB to come and all this thing. But Lord Shiva, simply by dance, he destroys the whole universe. That Lord Shiva, this goddess is saying, I destroy him also. I destroy Lord Shiva also. Like this she's saying. And she says, I decide who becomes next Brahma. I decide who becomes next Shiva. It is me who decide all these things. So, somebody is making all the statements, making all this things. She is the goddess. And then she says, this is very interesting. Aham suve pitaramasya murdham mama yonir apaswanda samudre. She is now giving her details. Who is she? She's giving detail. Her origins. She's saying, all my energy comes from, she's saying, I do all these things, right? I destroy Lord Shiva. I create Lord Shiva. I give birth to Lord Shiva. I am the mother of Lord Shiva. Somebody is saying, I am the mother of Lord Shiva. And I destroy Lord Shiva at the end of the Pralaya. I appoint who is next Brahma. Because of me, Ashvinas, these Adityas, Marutas, Agni, Surya, all of them operate. So from where do I get all this energy? First of all, she said, I am Rashtri. I am on my own. I am sovereign. Even though she said she is Rashtri, she's telling from where she gets all this energy. She says, Yonir, the origin. Yonihi means origin, source. Yonir, Mama Yonihi. I also have some source. I have some source. I have my origin. My source. My energy comes from Mama Yonir Apaswantaha Samudre. In the Samudra, in the ocean water, there is one person. From him I get all this energy. So who is there in the ocean water? Who is there in the ocean water? Who is there in the ocean first of all? Lord Vishnu, Narayana. Who is there in the ocean? He has the names. Anyone knows what are those names of Lord Vishnu because of this? Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, Karanodakashayi Vishnu, Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. So she's saying, Mama Yonir Apaswantaha Samudre. In the Samudra, that person is there. He is my source. From him I get all these things. He empowers me this. He gives me all this power. So here she is making it very clear whom she belongs to. This is in Rigveda, Ambrani Sukta. She belongs to the person who is residing in the ocean waters. She didn't say that I belong to a person who is in Brahmaloka, who is in Kailasa. She's saying, I belong to a person who is in the ocean. From him I get all this power. And I'm Rashtri. I destroy Lord Shiva, Rudra. Right? So in the Ambrani Sukta, she never said that I create Vishnu, I control Vishnu, or I, destroy Vishnu. No. So that this has to be in the background. This has to be in our background. Whenever we read all Puranas, Upanishads and all, this Rigveda, Ambrani Sukta is the main background for us. So now with this, we are very clear. When Krishna, first of all, Krishna says, Maya belongs to me. And Maya Devi says, whoever is speaking here, she says, I belong to the person who is in the ocean. So this is both are matching. Both are matching. And Krishna again tells in Bhagavad Gita, Mama Maya, Daivim Prakritim Ashritaha, Mama Maya. So Maya belongs to me. And here when Prabhupada quoted, Mayam tu Prakritim Vidyam Mayinam tu Maheshwaram. Mayi, the owner of the Maya, controller of the Maya, Maheshwara. And the word Maheshwara in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is calling himself as Maheshwara. And also in the Ambrini Sukta, this goddess who says that I create Brahma, I create Lord Shiva, and I destroy Lord Shiva, I appoint who is next Lord Shiva, but I get all this power from the person who's in the ocean. So here the word Maheshwara belongs to Narayana, Krishna. So this Maya, Maya Devi, Mahamaya is referring to the energy of Lord Narayana. And who is she? Mahalakshmi. It is Lakshmi Devi, it is Radharani, it is Sita Devi, who is also called Maya or Mahamaya. Not only in Ambrini Sukta, Bhagavad Gita, and all these things, it is also mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. In Srimad Bhagavatam, it is that. What is that? In the conversation between Vidura and Maitreya Rishi in the Bhagavatam 3rd canto, we will see this, where it is addressed that, Lord Vishnu at the time of creation, he created everything with Maya Devi. With Maya Devi he created. So there, I'm just opening this verse where, it is said. So can we display that verse? Yeah. So here, Sa eva esha tada drishta napashyad drishyam ekarat. So here at the time of that creation, when the creation time came, here it is said that Sa eva esha tada drishtva. Lord Narayana saw everything. Napashyad drishyam ekarat. Mene asantam ivatmanam supta shaktir asupta drik. That time, Maya Devi was invisible. She was with Lord. It all that comes in Durga, Saptashati, in Markandeya Purana comes, all those things. Supta Shakti. At that time, Maya Devi was there as Shakti, but Supta. Supta means what? Unmanifested. We have to carefully understand. God's energies are always manifested. But it is said it is Supta Shakti. Supta Shakti means what? It is unmanifested, not active. Not active from our perspective. When we say sun is not there doesn't mean sun is not there. Sun is not there from my vision. From my vision, sun is not there. But sun exists. Like that, this Maya, the next verse, can you display? So, the Maya Devi was there always with Lord. Maya Devi is there always with the Lord. But at the time of creation, she was Supta Shakti. She was unmanifested to us. She was not visible to us, but she was always there. This is not visible. So, the verse number 25th, the next verse. So Maya Devi, here Krishna says in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that so here it is said Maya Nama Mahabhaga Sava etasyas samdrashtuhu shaktihi sadasad atmika Maya Nama Mahabhaga yayedem nirmame vibhuhu. Maya Nama. In Srimad Bhagavatam also it is mentioned. Maya Nama Mahabhaga yayedem nirmame vibhuhu. The Lord started doing creation of this universe, whatever we see. With whom? With his energy called Maya. His energy called Maya. His concert called Maya. Maya Nama. Third canto, fifth verse, 25th, fifth chapter, 25th verse. Maya Nama, Maya Nama. Nama means energy. And what is his energy's name? Maya. Why she got that name Maya? Because she belongs to Maya. So, because she belongs to Maya, Maya is a name of Lord Krishna, she's called Maya. And because she is Maya, Krishna is called Mayi, owner of Maya. So very clear. Devi hayesha gunamaye mama maya duratyaya mamevaye prapadyante mayam etam tarantite. You cannot come out of the control of Maya Devi. You cannot come out of the influence of Maya Devi. She is very difficult to come out. But you can come out with my help. If you surrender to me, I will be able to take you out of influence of Maya Devi. Otherwise, you cannot. That is why her name is Durantite, Durga. And who is Durga here is referring to? Mahalakshmi Devi. Mahalakshmi's name is Durga. Now when we say, suddenly some people will say, that's what we say, Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, all are same. No. All are not same. That's why we need proper Vedic understanding. Yes, Lakshmi has the name called Durga. Lakshmi has the name Saraswati. But there is also one person called Saraswati who is a wife of Lord Brahma. She is different from Mahalakshmi Devi. There is also one person called Durga Devi who is a wife of Lord Shiva. She is different from the Durga Devi what Krishna is referring here in Bhagavad Gita. Here Durga, okay, for easy purpose, we can say Maha Durga, Mahamaya, Maha Durga, Maha Saraswati. These are all referring to Mahalakshmi, who is internal potency, who is the wife of Lord Vishnu, Lord Narayana. Durga, here it is mentioned as the energy of Lord Krishna. So that we have to understand. In the Durga Saptashati, in the Markandeya Purana, that what Navaratri festival comes is a festival of Lakshmi Devi, this Mahamaya who is being discussed here. It is not a festival of Durga who is a wife of Lord Shiva. So what is a common misunderstanding? The moment we say the Durga means, what do we think? We think that wife of Lord Shiva. No, it is not wife of Lord Shiva. It is wife of Narayana. That is very important. That is why when Adi Shankaracharya, when he composed a beautiful prayers called Mahishasura Mardini Stotra, in the Mahishasura Mardini Stotra, which is actually like essence of the entire Durga Saptashata from Markandeya Purana, so he offered his prayer and he said, oh Mahishasura, that Mahishasura Mardini is Lakshmi Devi. Who killed Mahishasura? Lakshmi. That we'll discuss in the future session. So, and there he said, Aigiri Nandini Nandita Medini Vishwa Vinodini Nandanute, daughter of Nanda Maharaj. Because in the Dwapar Yuga, same this Maya Devi appeared as the daughter of Nanda Maharaj. When Vasudeva took Lord Baby Krishna, he kept Krishna next to Yashoda Maya and Nanda Maharaj. He brought one daughter from there. And the daughter, when Kamsa came to know the 8th child was born, and he went and he saw it was a baby girl. It was a female. Arey, what is this? Then whoever, baby, a girl or a baby boy, I want to kill this. So when he tried to kill, it became Durga Devi. And that is daughter of Nanda Maharaj. Who is that? This is Maya Devi. She appeared as daughter of Nanda Maharaj, and Shankaracharya is saying this. Aigiri Nandini Nandita Medini Vishwa Vinodini Nandanute, the daughter of Nanda Maharaj. Girivara Vindhya Shirodhini Vasini Vishnu Vilasini Jishnunute. You are Vishnu Vilasini. You are the one who gives happiness to Lord Vishnu. You are the consort, you are the queen of Vishnu. Vishnu Vilasini Jishnunute Bhagavati Heshiti Kantha Kutumbhini Bhuri Kutumbhini Bhuri Krite. Bhuri Krite. You perform meritorious activities along with Lord Vishnu. You perform unimaginable activities. No one can think. Like what? Like that Ambrani Sukta in the Rigveda. She says, I create Brahma. Of course, it's there in Srimad Bhagavatam also. That Lord Brahma is born from Maya Devi. So Lord Narayana does his Virya Pradana. In Bhagavad Gita also it comes, where Krishna says in the 13th chapter, Aham Bija Pradapitaha. So he does his Virya Dana in the Maya Devi, and from the Maya Devi, Lord Brahma takes birth. So she performs unimaginable activities. She's the mother of the entire Brahmanda. All this universe come from Maya Devi. So Bhuri Krite Jaya 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 He Mahishasura Mardini Ramya Kapardini Shaila Sute. Mahishasura Mardini, you have destroyed Mahishasura. Be victorious. All glories unto you. So who is this prayer offered? This Navaratri we celebrate this Mahishasura Vadha. And this Mahishasura Vadha that we'll anyway discuss when that comes from the Durga Saptashati Markandeya Purana. It is also referring to Durga Devi, and there it is said Lakshmi Devi only killed Mahishasura. Mahishasura Mardana was done by Mahalakshmi Maya Devi. That is why here Shankaracharya has offered this. Right? So he says it's a very beautiful prayer. So many verses are there. So now how do we understand this? So much we are saying Maya Devi means Lakshmi, Mahamaya means Lakshmi Devi, and she belongs to Lord Vishnu. We are not talking about other goddesses, right? So in the Markandeya Purana, there comes the description of this entire chapter, of all this description. So there we will understand what happened in the background. So there are so many Puranas Srila Vyasadeva has written, and these Puranas give all the background understanding. So let us see this. What does this Puranas give, Markandeya Purana? And here, so here it begins like this. Markandeya Uvacha. Markandeya Rishi is speaking to his disciples. Savarni Suryatana Yomanuhu Kadyitteshtamaha. So this description is starting. So what is this description? To understand this description, little more background is required. So this is now about time. We know the smallest time in our experience is 1 second, 2 seconds. The modern day understanding. The 60 second becomes 1 minute. Then such 60 minutes become 1 hour. Such 24 hours make it day. Such 15 days becomes 1 fortnight. Such 2 fortnight makes it 1 month. Such 12 months make 1 year. Such, many years like this. So Kali Yuga has got 4,32,000 years. Then it is not only one Yuga. We know that there are 4 Yugas. The double of Kali Yuga is Dwapar Yuga. The 3 times size of Kali Yuga is called Treta Yuga. 4 times the size of is Satya Yuga. They all put together, it is called one Mahayuga. And such 1,000 Mahayugas become a daytime for Lord Brahma. And during the daytime, Sahasra Yuga Paryantam, such Sahasra Mahayugas has got 14 Manus. 1,000 divided by 14. So we get 72 point. 72 some Mahayugas we get. So now this 72 Yugas is a duration. Like in our country, how long a prime minister can remain in his office? Constitution says maximum 5 years. After that, election has to happen. Either another person will come or you yourself will come. No problem. You qualify, you come back. But you can remain in your power for 5 years. Like that, this person who controls the entire universe, who is responsible for administration for 72 Mahayugas, his name is Manu. Like Prime Minister, this is a technical name. They have their own individual name also. So now today, Brahmas today, that means every day Brahma, morning till night, Brahma has got how many Manus? 14 Manus. So currently, which number of the Manu is ruling? Seventh Manu. Seventh Manu. The first Manu was Swayambhuva Manu. Swayambhuva Manu. The present Manu is Vaivasvata Manu. Vaivasvata Manvantare, we say. And Manu is the one who rules for how many yugas? 72 into 4 or 72 Mahayugas. That is his duration. So now, how did somebody become the ruler like this? How did somebody get so much power to become the controller of that long time? That is such a big, powerful position. How did somebody become like that? This is what Markandeya Rishi is speaking. I'm giving you background from where this suddenly this all this about Durga Devi, Mahishasura, from where this came into picture. So there it is said that the next Manvantara, now Vaivasvata Manvantara, the seventh Manvantara, Saptami Manvantara is Vaivasvata Manvantara. What is the next Manvantara? The next Manvantara, Ashtami Manu, the eighth Manvantara, eighth Manu is called Savarni Manu. What is the next Manvantara's name? Savarna Manu or Savarni Manu. How this name comes? Because of the ruler. The ruler name becomes the Manvantara name. The next Manu will be, his name is Savarni Manu. So here Markandeya Rishi is telling, how did he get this position of become the in charge of 8th Manvantara? How did he become? What did he do to become the head of this 8th Manvantara? So Markandeya Rishi is giving background, and then story goes to 2nd Manvantara. Now we are in the 7th Manvantara. You have to calculate how many years it means. 4,32,000 years is just one Kali Yuga. Like that you calculate all the 4 yugas put together. It comes under around some 30 lakhs. More than that. So then you multiply that into some 72. And then multiply by 7. Because now we are talking about 2nd Manvantara. First Manvantara was Swayambhuva Manu. 2nd Manu, Swarochisha Manvantara. At that time, the Savarni Manu did tapasya. He did tapasya. So here it is said, Markandeya Vuvacha. Savarni Suryatanayo Manuhu. Suryatanaya. Who is the Savarni? He is the son of Surya Deva. Even the present Manu is also son of Surya. Vaivasvata Manu. Vivaswan is another name of Surya. Son of Vivaswan is called Vaivasvata. So Suryatanayo Manuhu Kadyit Teshtamaha Nishamaya Tadutpatim Vishwaradadhato Mama. So this son of Surya, his name is Savarni. What did he do? Mahamaya Anubhavena. Mahamaya. This is why I was giving the background of the word Maya. By the blessings of Mahamaya, he is going to become the Manu in the 8th Manvantara. That's what Markandeya Rishi is saying. Mahamayanubhavena yathadishtaratam ishwaram sababhuva mahabhaga savarni swayo ravaha. This Savarni will become the Manu in the 8th Manvantara because he has received the blessings of Mahamaya. Here the word is used as Mahamaya. We already understood who is that Mahamaya. Who is that Mahamaya? Mahamaya means a Maya that belongs to Krishna. Mama Maya. Mahamaya. So how this person became the in charge of 8th Manvantara, that is where all the stories will come about Mahishasura Mardana, Shumbha Nishumba, Madhukaitaba. So this Navaratri is a festival that celebrates the goddess, this Mahamaya, Maya Devi, Mahamaya killing the demons, Madhukaitabha. So that is where again it comes. Shankaracharya in this famous Aigiri Nandini offers prayers. So what does he offers? He says this beautiful prayers. So there he says, Ai Jagadamba Madamba Kadamba Vanapriyavasini Hasarate Shikhari Shiromani Tunga Himalaya Shunga Nijalaya Madhyagate Madhu Madhure Madhu Kaita Bhaganjini Kaita Babhanjini Rasarate Jaya Jaya He Mahishasura Mardini Ramyaka Pardini Shaila Sute. He says Madhu Madhure Madhu Kaita Bhaganjini. You Mahishasura Mardini, oh Devi, you destroyed Madhukaitabha. This Madhukaitabha, Mahishasura and Shumbha Nishumbha, killing of these three demons in the three forms. Mahakali is one form, Mahakali, and Mahadurga and Mahasaraswati. These are the three forms. Mahakali killed Madhukaitabha, Mahadurga killed Mahishasura, and Mahasaraswati killed Shumbha Nishumbha. That is how in the West Bengal, that is where this Durga is celebrated with great pomp. So there you see they keep three deities. So one is Saraswati, one is Mahakali, and another one is Mahadurga. And all of them are referring to Lakshmi Devi only. That we will anyway discuss that. All of them they are the forms of, it is Lakshmi Devi, who is Vishnu Vilasini, who is Mahamaya. Right? So that it is these are the three forms of Lakshmi Devi who came to kill Madhukaitabha, Mahishasura, Shumbha Nishumbha, and these, the remembrance and glorification of the Devi who came and killed and gave protection to all the Devatas. To remember and glorify her, take her shelter, take her blessings, who is a goddess, Mahalakshmi, who is an internal potency of Lord Vishnu, who is always servant of Lord Vishnu. And that is this Navaratri festival. So that is what here it is said. What is that? Ai Jagadamba. You, Jagadamba, you are the mother of the entire universe because you produce this universe. Ai Jagadamba Madamba Kadamba Vanapriyavasini Hasarate Shikari Shiromani Tunga Himalaya Shunga Nijalaya Madhyagate. She was roaming around in the Himalayan mountains. That's all details in the future. Madhu Madhure Madhu Kaita Bhaganjini. There were demons called Madhu and Kaitabha in the beginning of the creation. To kill them, you came as Mahakali. You came as Mahakali. Is the name of Mahamaya. And that is what Markandeya Rishi is saying. Mahamaya Anubhavena, by the influence of Mahamaya. Mahamaya Anubhavena. Dishtataram Ishwaram Sababhuva Mahabhaga Savarani Swayoravaha. This Savarani, the son of Surya Deva, he became fortunate, Mahabhaga. How he became fortunate? To become the ruler of the 8th Manvantara because of the blessings of Mahamaya. Then, who is this Mahamaya? The next question and answer will start like this. Who is she? Who is this Mahamaya? And then Markandeya Rishi goes on telling, Swayambhu Swayambhuva Shishyantare Purvam Chaitra Varsha Samudbhava. So there was a family, there was a Vamsha called Chaitra Vamsha. During Swayambhu Manu time, Chaitra Vamsha. Suradho Namaraja Bhoot Samaste Kshiti Mandale. There was one king, his name was Suradha. Suradho Namaraja Bhoot Samaste Kshiti Mandale. He was very nice king. He was ruling the whole country and he was taking care of everyone. Tasya palayata samyak praja pushti vardhanaha bhabuva shruta bhupa kola vidyo nishmada. So he was very powerful. He was taking care of his citizens very nicely and all that. So once some enemies attacked. his kingdom, and they started taking over the different parts of his country. And so he got defeated. So he got defeated not only because of the external enemies, here Markandeya Purana says, he was also cheated by his own ministers. Internally also he was cheated. So he said, okay, let me save myself. And he escaped and he was roaming around. And when he was roaming around, he came across one ashrama of one Rishi, Sumedha Rishi. It was very beautiful. He said, okay, let me take shelter in this ashram and let me be here. And when he is there, he is continuously thinking. Tata sa pashupalo bhut swabalair durnivaranai tai pidito maharajo nyasta yodo bhavattada. He is there in this ashram and is continuously thinking, what happened to my kingdom? What happened to my kingdom? My dearest elephant was there. Is somebody giving water and time to time food for my elephant? What happened to my horses? Are they taking care or not? I had so much wealth kept for good of all my citizen. The new king, whoever has become the minister, I hope they're all, like this is thinking, they're safe or not. And he's feeling very bad about it. So this is what going on. So like this, when he's going on, he sees that there is one more Vaishya, one businessman. He was also going in front of that ashram. So he was also looking very depressed and very sad, and he called him, please come. Who are you? Why are you looking sad like this? He told, you see, I'm a very rich man. I had a lot of properties, wealth, bank balance and all that. My children and my wife, they took everything from me and they threw me out of the home. Oh, so that is why you are very sad. No, that is not the reason why I'm sad. Then why are you looking so sad? No, I am continuously thinking whether my children are all right or not, whether my wife is all right or not. By thinking of them, I'm feeling very sad. So this king became very surprised. He's saying you should not bother about them. They've cheated you. They've betrayed you. They put you into this problem. Instead of becoming angry at them, instead of not being bothered about them, you should worry about yourself. You are you're so, bothered, and you're so distressed, thinking about them. What is this? I don't understand. So he brought him to his Sumedha, the sage, and he told, my dear sage, can you please help me? Why this person is not at all able to forget his children. He is not able to forget his wife who cheated him. Not only he, even I am also not able to, forget my kingdom and all. Why are we all thinking like this? Then the sage, the Rishi Uvacha, he says it's all because of Mahamaya. It is Maya who is making you think like this. It is Maya who has given you attachment like this. That's what Krishna is saying here in Bhagavad Gita. Maya Devi. And Prabhupada gives a very famous explanation. There is another name for Maya. Ma means not. Maya means this is not. It's also called illusion. What is illusion? You think is a reality. That is called Maya. Because this goddess Maya creates this illusion, she is also called Maya. What is not reality, you think as reality. So what is this? All material world is temporary. Everything is temporary, but you think it is permanent. You take this life so seriously. Even though I know, okay, even if I become prime minister, it is so for some time, very less time. Even if I become rich, it's only for some time till I'm alive. Like this. Even though I am strong, the one who goes to gym, he knows one day I become old and I'll have no power. But even then every day he'll go and work hard. How, from where this is all happening? The Rishi, Sumedha Rishi is saying it is all influence of Mahamaya. Maya makes you think like this. So this is where the background about Maya Devi is coming into picture. Markandeya Rishi is giving all this information. This is the conversation going on between the king and the Rishi, Sumedha. So they are discussing, and Markandeya is giving this to his say. And in their discussion, who is this Maya Devi? Who makes a whole world come under this illusion? Who has kept everybody under her control? Who is she? What are her activities. What are the details the king is asking? Because she said, no, in the Ambrini Sukta Rigveda, I remove Brahma, I appoint new Brahma. I select who is next person. I destroy them. I create this universe. Who is she? What is her influence? So when the king is asking, then it is. So it has three divisions. There's Durga Saptashati from Markandeya Purana. The discussion in the Markandeya has three divisions. Prathamadhyaya, Madhyamadhyaya and Antimadhyaya. In the Prathamadhyaya comes the description of Mahamaya, that is Lakshmi Devi's incarnation as Mahakali and killing Madhukaitabha. And then in the Madhyamadhyaya, Markandeya Rishi talks about the same Mahamaya coming as Durga Devi, Mahadurga, and killing Mahishasura. And same Mahamaya comes as Mahasaraswati and kills a demon called Shumbha and Nishumba. So this we will hear in the future discussion, and so that we'll get the details of all our activities. And she is the servant of Lord Narayana, Lord Vishnu. It is by her grace. And in Brahma Samhita also we see, what is that? Srishti Sthiti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Rekha. Shakti Eka. Eka Shakti. Who does Srishti, Sthiti and Pralaya. It is Krishna's only energy who does all these things. Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya. Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya, Sadhana. Sadhana means instrument. It is through that instrument Lord Krishna does creation, maintenance and destruction. Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya, Sadhana. Sadhana means medium. Sadhana means instrument. Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya, Sadhana, Shakti Rekha, Chayeva, Yasya Bhuvanani, Bhibarti Durga. She's called Durga. Her name is Durga. And who is she? She's called Maya. She's called Durga. And she's Vishnu Vilasini. She belongs to Vishnu. She is the goddess of fortune. She serves Lord Vishnu. Srishti, Sthiti, Pralaya, Sadhana, Shakti Rekha, Chayeva, Yasya Bhuvanani, Bhibarti Durga, Ichchana Rupam api Yasya, Cheshtate sa Ichcha. What is her job? Simply to fulfill the desire of Lord Krishna. She is subordinate to the desire and will of the Lord Krishna. Ichcha anurupam, ichchanurupam api yasya cha cheshtate sa. Cheshtate, cheshta means activities. Her activities are all as per the will and wish of Govinda. Ichchanurupam api yasya cha cheshtate sa. So bandhanurupam. Bandha, she creates bandha, she creates entanglement. Bandhanurupam. What is that? She creates entanglement, she removes you from entanglement. But her master is Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govinda is the master. So, before we discuss the three incarnations, the three forms of this Maya Devi, Mahamaya, who are those three forms? Mahakali, Mahadurga and Mahasaraswati. Mahakali destroyed Madhukaitabha. Mahadurga destroyed Mahishasura. And Mahasaraswati destroyed Shumbha and Nishumba. She, of course, Shumbha and Nishumba had so many servants. Chanda, Pramanda, and she killed the Chanda, so she got the name Chamundi. The Chamundi also refers to the same Maya Devi. Chamundeshwari, Durga Devi, Mahasaraswati, these all are different forms of Mahamaya, and that Maya is Krishna's Maya. There is also another person called Durga, who is a wife of Lord Shiva, and that Durga is not this Durga. This Navaratri festival is a celebration of Mahamaya, who came as Mahakali, Mahadurga and Mahasaraswati. There is a personality called Saraswati who is a wife of Brahmadeva. That Saraswati is different. This Mahasaraswati who killed Shumbha Nishumbha is different. So we have to have all this clarity. First of all, we discussed what is the meaning of Maya, who is Maya, who is the owner of Maya, controller of Maya, from Bhagavad Gita, from Vedas, from Rigveda Ambrini Sukta, from Srimad Bhagavatam, and from Markandeya Purana. So this Maya, Mahamaya, is Vishnu Narayana's energy. The goddess who is the servant of Narayana. And this Maya comes in forms of Mahakali, Mahadurga, Mahasaraswati. And her killing and protecting devotees. You see, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, what he says? He kills all the miscreants. Vinashaya cha dushkritam. Paritranaya sadhunam. Vinashaya cha dushkritam. It's not that when Krishna is making this statement that Paritranaya sadhunam. Vinashaya cha dushkritam. He personally does, and he also makes his energies do that. But it is originally the job of Lord Krishna. So sometimes he personally does. Like Krishna killed some of the demons. Like Kamsa he killed. Sometimes he will not do that. He will ask his energies to do. Like even the Madhukaitaba or the Shumbha Nishumbha came. He didn't go there. He asked his energy to go and do that. That is his wish. Icchan Rupam Apiyasya cha Cheshtate sa. His energies like Durga, that is Maya Devi, they are capable. They're extremely great. We cannot understand them properly. Because you cannot understand who is this energy, she's so difficult to understand, she's called Durga. Because very difficult to understand. She has so many assistants. Further, especially in Shumbha Nishumbha this killing pastime, we see that how this Parvati Devi also came to assist this Mahasaraswati, who is Lakshmi Devi. So because she also was involved in killing Shumbha Nishumbha, so she also is called that, Chamundi or Durga and all, because she was also part of the same activity. That is how all this confusion people have got. But we have to have full clarity. It is this Navaratri is a celebration of remembering that Mahamaya, Lakshmi Devi, Mahalakshmi, who came and protected devotees. Because again in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Mahatmanastu mam partha daivim prakritim ashritaha. These Mahatmas, these devotees, great people. And who are those Mahatmas? They are devotees of Lord Krishna. Vasudevaha sarvamiti sa Mahatma sudurlabaha. Those who are devotees of Vasudeva, they are called Mahatmas in Bhagavad Gita 7th chapter. Those Mahatmas are under the protection of Daivi Prakriti, Krishna says. Mahatmanastu mam partha daivim prakritim ashritaha. Ashritaha. They have taken shelter of Daivi Prakriti. If there is any disturbance, if there is some problem, such time, sometime Krishna will come and help. Sometimes Daivi Prakriti will come and help. And when the Daivi Prakriti came and helped, that's when these three forms of Daivi Prakriti, this Mahamaya coming and helping devotees from disturbance caused by Madhukaitaba. Madhukaitaba, that we will hear in the next session, they wanted to attack and kill Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma offered prayers. At that time, this Mahamaya, there we'll hear more details. She came and she assisted Narayana to kill Madhukaitaba. That is what? Ai Jagadamba Madamba Kadamba Vanapriya Vasini Hasarate. Madhu Madhure Madhukaitaba Bhanjini. So she came, the same goddess, and she killed. So Lord Brahma is a devotee and he requested, please protect me. And this, Mahakali, Mahamaya came as Mahakali and killed Madhukaitaba. So, Mahatmanastu mampartha daivim prakritim ashritaha. So, they are always protected by Daivi Prakriti. Whenever there is protection needed, either Krishna will come or Daivi Prakriti, Maya Devi will come and protect. So Maya is another name of Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi Devi. In other Puranas it is mentioned that Maya is another name of, in Srimad Bhagavatam it is mentioned that he started doing his creation with Maya Devi. So with this we will stop here. In the future session we'll discuss further. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande.